Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Hot Springs story. So we have just been ranting about the problems of the mobile gaming industry while we are enjoying just the chill, hyper speed, idle game vibe of the late game of this. So we're slowly working, trying to max all these guys, unlock new types of people. Wait a second. I'm done all the investments. Do I have anyone at zero below? Do I have anyone else? Am I done? Am I done all the investments? I might be. I think we're just waiting for shit to speed up. I wish I could toggle another speed even higher than this. So the one screenshot I saw of someone getting Kairosoft was like year 49, year 50. So it's really important, I think, that I just try to let the timer kind of play out, not go in menus too much, because any time that I am in a menu is time where, you know, the clock is not ticking forward. And basically, I should only go into a menu if I'm changing my targets, if I'm buying plum trees and placing plum trees, or if I'm buying popularity seeds or investing, right? But I don't need to check it every day. We just want to let time keep ticking forward, because as long as I'm not in a menu, we're passing years super quickly. Very, very quickly. I think we got like, what, 6 years? We're going at about a year every 10 minutes. So, but if I'm in fewer menus, we can probably bring that even faster. All right, but it is a new day. Nothing interesting there. Let's see. I do need to, the only thing that I need to be aware of is I understand that Kairosoft is really hard to get to like your place. I don't know what his requirements are. Yeah, year 49 was what I saw in the screenshot, but I don't know how optimal they were. I don't know if it's like, I think part of the problem is we need to raise these people's reputations, right? And there's a lot of people. Now, right now I'm working on hard people, so it's going up slower. Some of the other people we have left are going to go up a lot faster than these guys are. But I think once you get those things up into the like high levels, yeah, it just takes time ticking. It's a super grind. This is for the final achievement in the game. It's basically like, if the goal of the game is really to beat all of these, like complete all of these guide competitions, there's like 8 different competitions for you to beat. That's the real goal of the game. This one is it's almost like a secret. Like the only reason we know about it is because there's an achievement on Steam. If there was an achievement on Steam, I would call it a secret. And originally I wasn't planning on going for it. I was originally planning on stopping once I got the, you know, the 8 awards. And, well, I wanted to stop once I got these large bats, because these large bats are kind of a post-game unlock. That was my original goal. But since I saw that we could hyper speed the game, I was like, you know what? I feel like in one more play session, I can very likely beat the game, like unlock the super secret. And I'm cool doing one more play session for that, no problem. The only problem is it's going to get increasingly harder and harder to commentate, because we do not, listen, for the next couple hours of this game, we are not having anything interesting happen. We are in a fucking waiting game. We're just sitting here chatting, guys. This is, I should start talking about Pogs. You should talk about fads in the 90s. Backstreet Boys, because we are on a we're on a journey of a whole lot of nothing. But listen, there's no depths of content I'm not willing to sink to. And also, listen, it just feels good to look at this. There's symmetry. It just makes me feel good in my heart. Nice. Yeah, we're going through these years quickly. I feel like we just won this guide like a second ago. Okay. Oop, didn't mean to look at that. You think Kairosoft's most popular game is Dream House Story, which is really unique compared to their other games? Yeah, I saw that in that one video, which is interesting because I always assumed it would be Game Dev Story. Just because Game Dev Story was the one where I think was the kind of breakthrough game. And that was the one, oops, that I heard everyone talking about. But yeah, that Dream House Story seems like it's huge. Okay. Let's go. Did I buy 4? 1, 2. I think I got 4. Build. Hell yes. Anything to invest in, actually? Okay, that's good. Give me that cash. Save complete. Man, I could easily see myself going like every month play one Kairosoft game for the hell of it. I could totally see myself doing that going forward. Advertise complete. Beautiful. Nice. Although unfortunately my brain, it doesn't work like that. I get into vibes. I get into vibes where it's like for 2 weeks I want to play this genre. For 2 weeks I want to play this genre. I'm telling you, I'm way too physically animated for someone who does not have a webcam on. I keep like talking to my hands. I'm looking at chat. I have my hands waving, gesturing at you guys, and you have no clue. Seems really casual though. You're more interested in more challenging stuff. Product. Okay, this game you're saying seems really challenging. I mean, casual. So this game actually has a lot of interesting mechanics. Let's see. So it has all these different compatibilities. Some are up, some are down. There's negative ones. There's different targets that you need to raise, and the different targets are in different age demographics and stuff, and gender demographics. These different kinds of buildings, you can actually inspect and see their popularity with groups based on age and gender and group. So like we have this built. So the bottom half is for women, and we had a women's bath here. The top half was for men, and we had a men's bath here. These are Western rooms, which are appreciated by like young people. These are tatami, like Japanese style rooms, which are appreciated by old people. So we had kind of a grid of like old people on the right, young people on the left, etc. Yeah, and then there's a lot of other things, like there's all these items that you can use to raise stats, and different things have different focuses. There's different bath kind of effects that you can raise that are based on like which combos of stuff you place here. There are a lot of mechanics. I hear that this one is more simple than the others, which surprises me because there's a lot to this game. We're just honestly we're in the idle game mode. Like we are watching a screensaver, to be totally honest, at this point in the game. The first like 21 years, we had a lot of decision making, and it was a lot of fun to make these baths and try to get the max combos. That was a lot of fun. It was kind of like a little puzzle game. It was really cute. But yeah, we're now looking at a glorified screensaver. I do think that, in my experience, I think that is Kairosoft post-game. And I do think that's why they have the New Game Plus. That, like, the reality is, the games that we played thus far, they have like 16-year cycles or 20-year cycles, and they say like, go for the high score. It actually looks similar and a bit more complex to the towns. Oh, interesting. Yeah, like for me, I'm not really into the high score chasing. I'm not really into the like, oh, beat this by this year. For me, I'm just like, oh, just build it, get all the goals, shut it down. But I get why they have it. And I think the reason why they have the New Game Plus, like bring stuff into the new game, start over, go for the high score, do better, is just because I think they're keenly aware that the end game turns into an idle game. It turns into waiting Ooh, sick. Waiting for the clock to tick down. And it's just obviously less compelling. But it is what it is. I don't fault it for it because every game needs to have an end. I mean, the goal for Kairosoft being an achievement, Kairobot being an achievement, is definitely a little distant from the actual gameplay end. Like it definitely does force a grind. But with the amount of enjoyment I got out of the game, I like completing things. I like having that platinum achievement, the golden ribbon on Steam. But I do not fault anyone for bailing at this point in a playthrough and saying, you know what, maybe I'll watch another game. But this is just for my own personal feel-good moment. Yeah. Yeah, I am curious about the Dreamhouse story. I did see that some of their other games, like, I think Dreamhouse story is like this. Also, it seems like Pocket Academy. I think the NPCs have a bit more character, where it's like you can kind of see like students confessing to other students and dating them, where Dreamhouse, I think they like get married and stuff. Whereas these, like, none of these NPCs matter. They're just a category for you to increase. Oh, let me go to targets. She is almost done. Okay, I need to pay attention. You know what? Let's get rid of her for now. And we'll go with her. Beautiful. Oh yeah, and the seasons change. And depending on the seasons, like as you can see right now, all of my plum trees are in bloom. So they actually all get scenery bonuses. The scenery boosts the population and the price that buildings generate. And so certain trees, like if you get maple trees get a scenery bonus in autumn, whereas these get a scenery bonus in spring. And then you'll have things like these lanterns, and they get a scenery bonus at night, which is kind of weird because generally at night people are going to bed pretty soon. So it gives you a slight bonus when they're like having dinner or stuff, but for the most part, the night bonus isn't super helpful, I would say. I'm sure it adds up over the game, but... And then like these rocks in the early game were like the good thing, but now rocks kind of suck. But the reason we have rocks is because rocks are used for the bath bonuses with these vending machines. There's like a combination bonus that boosts these baths so that we can get extra effects that makes people like the baths even more if they're old in this demographic. And the different bath effects target different demographics. So we have one that targets women here. We have one that targets men here. We have one that targets youths and seniors here. We have one that targets seniors here. And then this is all seniors. And then I know some of these items you can only get once in a playthrough, but in New Game Plus, you get certain carryover. So for instance, we have the pond, which is really good. It's the best scenery item. And we also have these big baths, which are like the best room in the game. And you can only get one in a playthrough. But wait, can you only get one big bath in a playthrough? I'm actually not sure about that. Yes. But if you do New Game Plus, you keep them, and therefore you can unlock a second one again later. Golden Week, hell yes. Let's go invest, advertise. You enjoy the NPC aspects to a game like Town Sim. It's fun looking into their subplots and character arc. Interestingly, scenery bonuses are in most Cairo games, as well as demographics like in Ramen. Oh, cool. Does the Ramen game also, you have to like build the layout of your shop and stuff, right? Actually, I have no clue. I didn't even see what the pop singer said to me. I should have read that. Nothing says new. Okay, let's look at targets. 91, you're getting there. I didn't see that you need to get everyone to 100, but I think I saw you need everyone at like 90, 95. And the other thing is, once they're at a certain level of liking you, they can kind of perpetuate their own liking you more and more. So we don't really need to get everyone to 100. So you know what? I'm going to swap you out for now. This guy's super... Well, we're working on them already. Work on them. Let's get this guy. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mix them up with, like... Because there's also, what, like... Cafeteria Nipponica or something like that. There's... Yeah, I've heard the sushi one's really good, too. Did you say that both of the ramen games are really good? Or was one in particular your favorite? Let's see. Popularity seed, we need that. We need that. And we also need plum trees. Build. We're almost done with plum trees. Holy shit, look how popular this building is. Now, I don't know if Kairosoft, which bath Kairobot takes. This room is so popular. Ramen Sensei 2 is the best. Hell yes. Okay. So new lore. New headcanon lore. So our character... Oh, you know what? I was going to say, give us some lore, saying that our character, you know, we were in the game dev studio, we blew up the moon, obviously, and then we decided to open up the hot spring, Palm Springs, and whatever, and now, you know, 50 years in the industry has passed. But I was going to say that we were cryogenically frozen, but no, I think we have to be a vampire. There's no way we're going to live as long throughout all these games and not be a vampire. Or some form of Tom Bombadil-esque. Maybe we're like Tom Bombadil. We were always there when the Valar and the Maiar came down to the world of Hot Spring Story. We existed on this world, and they were like, did Iluvatar make you? And I'm like, I don't know. I just been here. That's us. That's the Kairosoft lore for us. Oh, you gave us some money. I just feel like these games demand some headcanon lore for us. Some through line for these games. Okay, let's see. Targets. We're all good. They have multiple... I don't actually know anything about their boxing games. I can't remember seeing that in the video. I can't remember. I did see some of their sports games. Like, let's see. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, invest. You always have a headcanon. We've always played like a family business. Here's the thing. In the first game... When I played Game Dev Story on stream, some of the decisions we made were so nonsensical. Like, I literally burnt $500 million, well, 500 million yen, just zapping the moon for like 5 minutes straight, just shooting lasers at it, while I increased the fans of my video game company by 200%, just shooting lasers at a moon nonstop. So in my lore, like, and I kept naming my games stupid, like Chicken Parmered Core, just stupid nonsense. So in my headcanon, I'm like a psychopathic vampire who like wasn't passionate about games. He was just passionate about chicken parmesan and destroying the moon. That was... he could be a werewolf. If he was a werewolf, that would explain why he wanted to get rid of the moon. Right? Maybe he's an immortal werewolf, but he wanted to get over the moon because the moon would have control over him. But Instead, he got rid of the moon, so now it has no control. He is in control of his own destiny. Think about it. Okay. All right. Let's build. Delete. Bam. Let's build. Build. There's one. There's one. Okay, what do we need to replace? So that is all plum tree, all plum tree, all plum tree, all plum tree, all plum, all plum, all plum, all plum. We're not touching any of this. All plum, not touching that. So we only have 4 more plum trees we need, and then we have basically the best scenery possible for our build. Oh, I guess I can replace these, but this isn't really doing anything. Anything new? No. I wonder why my character has a fixation with chicken parmesan. I wonder. What could have happened? Maybe we'll explore that. Maybe a cooking one. Maybe a cooking one will be the lore, and it will actually be a prequel to all this. Which Kairosoft? Okay. I've played 4 now, but 2 of them I played when I was like 18, 19, 20, somewhere in there. Like over a decade ago. So it's hard for me to really gauge it because I'll have to replay them. The 2 that I've played now, like this year, like in recent adulthood, have been Game Dev Story and a Hot Spring Story. I prefer Hot Spring Story. I'm not saying it's a better game, but this is just closer to the niche I like. I prefer the building, like building the layout. God, why didn't I read that? Anyways, but I seem to recall my favorite one ever was... Oh, I also played Dungeon Village Story and Epic Astro Story back like 10 plus years ago. I seem to recall I like Dungeon Village Story the most. But I'll have to play those. I'll have to play that again to see how it holds up compared to these ones I played more recently. I had a weird arc with this game. I got really salty on it, and then when I figured it out, I loved it a lot. So I'd say Game Dev Story I consistently enjoyed. Like, I never got as annoyed with Game Dev Story as I did with this. But now that I enjoy this as much as I do, I prefer this one. Invest, advertise, yes. But yeah, I haven't played enough Kairosoft games to really give a good assessment. I do really want to get more, though. I want to get a bunch more and play through a ton if I can. It's also nice because they tend to be pretty zippy games. I guess this one hasn't been that zippy, now that I think about it. Like, what are we at? We're at, like, what, 13, 14, like 14, 15 hours in? That's actually pretty long, to be totally honest. Oh, no, I think we're like 13, 14 hours in, yeah. That's a lot of game time for $2. Okay, oop. Nothing there. Voting results are in once again. Now, when I'm judging this game, I'm not judging it by what we're seeing right now. I'm judging it by the actual, like, game flow of the first 20 years. I don't count the last 20 at all. Fuck that. That is not involved in my assessment of this series. This is just a bonus. If we were judging this gameplay, it's like... It's kind of a nothing thing at the moment. If only I could expand further. Oh, the land's to be taken over here. Who needs this path? Are you kidding? Do you see what I see? What the hell? Do you see what I see? This guy is fucking 5 pawns. This guy is... How the hell did he do that? That's impossible. You only get 1 in a playthrough, maximum 2, and I think if you go to New Game plus 2, I don't think you can get 3. I think you're stuck with 2 max. This guy's a fucking hacker. We need to report this property to Kairosoft. Fucking hacks, man. We can't even see our pond. Our pond is hidden back there. Man, some of these super hard guys they're taking so long to raise. It is ridiculous. I can't wait for us to start getting to some of the easier people to raise. That will be nice. Because the people that are easy to raise at super speed, their bar just chugs. It just zooms up there. Okay. I'll replace you guys when you're at about 90. Are there any, like, non-Kairosoft games that you find scratch that kind of feel-good itch for you? The go-karting one? I've never played that. I've heard good things. Actually, you know, to be honest, so I haven't really ever heard bad things about a Kairosoft game. Except for, like... somewhat, some of the free-to-play stuff. And somewhat, what was it called? Pocket Academy Zero, kind of. How do you like the sports ones? Also, I don't know if you heard my answer to your question or if the internet issues cut out while I answered. But yeah, I would say the 2 I played recently, like in modern adulthood, were Game Dev Story in this game, and I prefer this one to Game Dev Story. And then the 2 I played a long time ago were Dungeon Village Story and Epic Astro Story, and I like both of them a lot. And I think Dungeon Village Story was my favorite. But I would have to play those again to really know which is my favorite of the 4 now. Because it's been so long. Nothing here. You know what I should probably do? I just realized. I need to start working on some of these other rooms. Because I'm currently just single, like, whatever, mindedly, whatever, focusing on Western rooms for the sake of Kairobot. But the reality is, before we even get to Kairobot, I need to make these guys like me. So I need to raise the popularity of the tatami rooms and stuff. I need to probably raise the baths. I think I need to focus some time on tatami rooms again. Just because I bet you that will help my popularity go up even faster. There we go. I forget what the go-kart game is called. Oh, I forget what it's called. Like a mini kart story or something. You only play Kairosoft games besides League of Legends. Oh, games. Oh, never mind. I misread that. You only play Kairosoft games besides Deltarune, Age of History, Grand Prix Story. Yes. You didn't understand the mechanics. And the Kingdom Sim you played was too boring. I don't know what the Kingdom Sim is. I've never played Deltarune. I did play I did play Undertale, but I went pacifist route. And I vowed not to go genocide. But now that we're far enough away, part of me is wondering if I should do a second playthrough of Undertale and go genocide route. I'm curious. I haven't played any of those like age of games since I was a kid. What console do you play them on? The Kairosoft games. It seems like a lot of people play them on Switch now, from what I've seen. Advertises added. Bye. Yes. 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 Okay. Oh, we're doing worse. Beautiful. I wish I could get more of those seeds that we got as a reward from our first win. Okay, let's buff this shit. We need to make some of these old people happy. Here we go. Okay, we're getting there. Build. I think I only got 2 plum trees, right? Plum trees are all in all better than maple, but I think maple is better during autumn. So I think technically I actually didn't help out that much, but I think I temporarily hurt this area, but who cares? You prefer Deltarune over it? You mainly play on mobile or Switch? Yeah, never played Deltarune. I should at some point. Is Deltarune done? I remember it was getting like released episodically. I know nothing about Deltarune. My only thing is, I don't know if Undertale series is great to stream. I feel like the audience might be a little bit backseaty and emotionally invested, and take issue with differences in play, from what I've seen. All right. Might just be that it veers young. I don't know. Okay, it's a new day. Nothing. I need to check targets every once in a while. Man, some of these guys, they feel like they're going up so slowly, man. Holy shit. I know we're working on all the super hard guys, so it makes sense. I wonder what percentage done we are of grinding out their popularity. Yeah, from what I saw, it seemed like a lot of the games, like a lot are on Steam now, but it seemed like a lot of the games were like iOS, Android, and Switch, and like not on Steam. I shouldn't say a lot, but it seemed like some. That might just be a time thing. It might just be that Steam is more of a recent development for Kairosoft. What is the scenery of these right now? 18. Still pretty good scenery. I feel like bamboo right now would look better than plum trees right now. I feel like plum trees in winter would suck. Our little janky entrance with this little guy in the middle. Okay, it's a new year. Deltarune is way more unique, more of an emphasis on the main character. It's not done yet. It's third to fifth chapter is being released this year. Oh, really cool. Is it like the same kind of gameplay? Like the same combat loop or whatever? Of like combat or pacifism and kind of almost not really rhythm game, but kind of like bullet hell battles. I really haven't looked into it at all. Okay, new day. Nothing to buy. Targets. Oh, you're so close, man. You're so close. Well, maybe they're going up slowly because they're a couple. So maybe they go up like half as fast. I don't know. Who knows? Probably not. Two more. We need 2 more plums. And then we'll be fully plumbed out. Well, I guess we can also get these ones. Well, these aren't really affecting much. I also kind of like having these here, to be totally honest. But I should probably put in plums. All right. Hell yes. I don't need to read this. This is all same old, same old. Why is our score dropping lately? Maybe we were targeting someone that was one of the people featured in that guide. Yeah, but I'm like, why? It feels like my score is dropping each year, and I'm not sure why. Because we are only leveling this place up. Ooh, that girl's getting there. Yeah, all these guys are outpacing that old couple. Got a lantern we don't need. Okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna follow the day of someone. I don't think I can do that right now because it's gonna be Golden Week. Who's coming in? Okay, let's go to buy. Don't need anything. Okay, you, sir. What are you doing today? Wait. Oh, you're in the tea room. You're going shopping. Nice. Beautiful. He's going to the fortune teller. And he went to Cindy's fortune telling place. He's had a very... Oh, he wants to eat. He's had a very chill day. He's not really enjoying his day very much at all. Okay, good day, good day. Deltarune is a bullet hell, but story-wise is way more nihilistic at the beginning. Oh, cool. Interesting. It's Golden Week. Okay, the fact that it's Golden Week, let's advertise now. Beautiful. Can I buy anything? Oops, I didn't mean to buy that. I know it says 0, but it's not really 0. It's a lie. It's just like a decimal. There we go. Oh, God, I jump scared myself. Oh, God, I actually flinched because I was like, oh, I used honey. And I was like, wait, honey's fine in that room. Honey's just bad in the baths. Okay, let's see what the couple is up to today. What are you guys up to? Had some tea together. These are the guys that we're trying to woo, I believe, right now. Enjoy your dinner, please. Oh, you're almost leveling up again. You're so close. Oh, did we level them up? Oh, wait, no, wrong couple. Derp. That's just a totally different old couple. Okay, new day. Camp. Oh, plum trees. These are so expensive now. They're getting close. Let's build. Get out of here. Get out of here. Look at that. Ooh, ad campaign worked. So other than these ones, which don't really affect anything, I could make these better, though. I can do something weird if I want. I could move these here. Huh. I have a min-max idea, but I don't think it would look any better. I do think it's nice having the two passageways, actually. Let's not min-max that shit. We don't need to. We are past the age of min-maxing. Shit's done. Can I invest? No. Yeah, the only thing I was thinking was if I moved these here, they could then access these stores this way. They could access these stores from this side. This would give a better bonus to that, and it would also give a better bonus to this. So I was like, I can actually get a better layout from a point standpoint, but it would interfere with their walking paths. It would make it harder for people here to like access the baths and stuff. So I'm like, screw it. And that actually plays a role because we're going to put Kairobot here. And this is actually an awful path to get to a bath. This is not good. You think in Douse story, you play as a landlord, collect rent, and watch over your people's lives? One amazing game for streaming is Worldbox. What's Worldbox? I need to look that up. Oh, I also need to fix something real fast. Okay. I should look that up. I don't know what that is. Let me search that right now. Worldbox. $2012. Oh, sandbox game. Oh, it's on Steam. It's a God game, I think. Huh. I like the look of it already. That looks cute. I haven't been streaming many like more strategy-ish type games. I really have not. But I like some of those kind of city building-ish or like management games like this. I'm not a big fan of like, you know, Command and Conquer style or like Crusader Kings. I'm not a big fan of like RTS or Grand Strategy or whatever. But I do like the kind of city builder style. So I'll look into that one more for sure. I appreciate the recommendation. Okay, let me just check a couple things because I haven't been paying attention. 91, we're going to remove you for now. We'll work on you. I do think these people can increase their own levels, but I think if their popularity is too low, they'll increase their levels slower because they just aren't going to show up to your inn. So that's why... Now, I might be misled in my strategy. I'm just kind of making a lot of assumptions right now. Oh, is this a pop star? Novelist. It's more of a fun time-lapse game where you can just go wild with your imagination. Yeah, I think I would like things like that, for sure. Anything to buy? Nope. I just need more popularity seeds, man. I'm not sure if it's better if I focus them on the baths. Now, the only thing that would be better is if I had these rooms on this side so that Kairobot could get into the baths easily. But I'm hoping he has a good time anyways. We'll see. I really wonder what triggers the unlock. Is it having everyone over 90? What is the unlock threshold for you to be able to gather him? Maybe I'll look up this right now. Here, I'll create a new tab just so I still have World Box saved. Okay. Hot Spring Story, Kairobot. Let's see. No, not Hot Spring Story 2. Huh. Oh, there's something called like VIP room. So is that from Kairobot? Get all 49 targets to at least 90 or 95. Okay, let's do an assessment. See where we're at. We have all not okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay. This is mixed news for us. So we have 26 of them at the needed goal. We have like 2 that are super close. Oh, Jesus, this is a grind, man. This is a grind. Ooh, but the good thing is I know that a lot that we haven't done yet are going to be fast. A lot that we haven't done are fast, so that will be good. There we go. Okay, we got it up 1 point. Yeah, I figure it's likely doable to do solely because I think we should be going at a much faster pace today than we have been throughout the game up to this point. So I think if we are leaving it, if we're not micromanaging shit and we're just letting the game largely play at double speed, it should probably be reasonably attainable. And we've worked on a lot of the like hardest guys, a lot of the guys that are super hard to raise. So I'm hoping once I get out of that realm, we'll start seeing certain things like fucking make their way. Oh, these guys are at 95. Okay. 91. Very hard. Okay. $59 super hard. Let's get these guys up. Yeah, and we also have no one that's at 0. It's not like we're starting from scratch on anyone. So that's another thing that is worth remembering. It's not like when it says we're like, oh, we're halfway, we're not halfway. We're past halfway. Because everyone is at least, the lowest anyone is at is 30. You really love playing sandbox games like Worldbox for how you can essentially do nothing and let civilization lore build up, and then just watch AI wage wars and start alliance. Have you ever, rich couple, nice, beautiful. Have you ever looked into Dwarf Fortress at all? Because I know Dwarf Fortress is like, I've never played it. I know Dwarf Fortress is like a pretty impenetrable game. It's like really, it's a challenge to learn. But if you like that stuff, I think Dwarf Fortress is the all-time god. It's like the one that has never been beaten and probably never will be beaten. Unless AI gets super advanced and figures some shit out that is unattainable by humans. One, two, three. Okay, let's get rid of this. We'll get rid of this. Build. Beautiful. I think I'm going to keep these lanterns there just because I kind of like them. Okay, all plumbed out. We're fully plumbed. Okay, Dwarf Fortress is a game that was like, it was like an indie game that was being made for like, God, I want to say 20 plus years. I'm sure over 20 years. And for a long time, it was like an ASCII game. But they've recently-ish, a few years ago, a couple years ago, done a graphical overhaul, and they now sell it on Steam. But I think there's a free version that is ASCII art. So if you can deal with ASCII art, I mean, that's one thing, or you can look at the graphical upgrade. But basically, it's like... Oh, I had a wonderful time. Thank you. Oh, that's all that the people were saying. If you like, it's basically like immersive emergent system stacked on immersive emergent system stacked on immersive emergent system, and there's different ways you can do it. So it's like you have these, you're building a fortress or whatever, you have a colony, and things just play out, and it can like unfold. So it's like Mordor, where like they dig too deep and there's like a Balrog or some shit. But like any number of things can happen. You can generate a world where you like generate 1,000 years of history before you start. And this dwarf colony, like they will be making artifacts of their lore from like before you ever played the game, this history that it generated. Or you can start like a brand new game where there is no history, and the stuff that they do in the game will become their lore. And as the game progresses, they will make artifacts like commemorating occasions that happened as you're playing the game. Like, let's say someone like got drunk and fucking got in a bar fight and like 2 people died, then maybe that would go down in history in the lore, and then people would carve a table with a picture of this bar fight that they had. But also, I remember seeing a video. There's a video online of the dev kind of discussing one of the bugs that happened in this game. Because it's all like emergent simulation, it's possible to... it's possible if like one thing is programmed incorrectly to have shit go fucking crazy all over the game. So what happened... This is an example of their overlapping systems. So the story that he told was they had a bug that someone sent them where they said, help me, what is going on? My fortress is full of dead cats. Why is it full of dead cats? And so they said, okay, send me the save file. We're going to look through it and figure out why your fortress is randomly filled with dead cats. So what happened was, I think there was a tavern. People got into a bar fight or something. During the bar fight, like a table broke or whatever. Like basically beer spilled on the ground. So you had beer on the ground. The cats in the place walked through the beer. They got beer on themselves. At some point, you know, the cats are interacting with each other. They're getting beer on each other. Then the cats clean themselves by licking. The cats drink the beer. But cats were not programmed to have alcohol tolerance. So in the game's file... cat alcohol tolerance is set to 0, so every cat licks the beer on its fur, instantly gets alcohol poisoning of the highest level and dies. And so this is like a bug that like, oh shit, I didn't ever think that we would have cats getting drunk and dying of alcohol poisoning. We now need to like reprogram it so cats have alcohol tolerance. Like there's just so many different interacting systems that play out stories in ways that you would never expect. It is wild. But it's also one of those games that's like, I understand is like really hard to get into because there's a lot. But yeah, I think it's widely considered like the pinnacle of the genre that may never get touched. And I think some of those games like RimWorld, I believe, are like heavily inspired by the legacy that games like Dwarf Fortress set up for them. Okay. Is there very hard? Let's work on the very hard people so that the later game speeds up a bit. Anything we can buy? No. I actually prefer the maple trees here, to be totally honest. Advertise added. God, I want some more popularity seeds. It's just, you know, for decades, they're literally just adding more and more and more systems that can interact with each other, right? So they're going to have things. I mean, I've never played it, so I'm talking out of my ass a little. But I mean, I think they're going to have things like probably like temperature, body temperature, like different clothing that has like different resistances to temperature. Like, I'm just guessing. I don't actually know this is true, so don't take my word for any of these things. I've never played it. But I think it's just a thing where they're trying to like simulate a fuck ton of variables where things can play out in a way that simultaneously feels really real in certain ways, that can like come up with very, very interesting stories that you don't see coming, but also, I don't know, it seemed wild. Okay, have I checked here? I have. Okay, we're working away on you guys. All right. Year 30, man. Year 30. We're almost at double the length of the basic run of the game. Yeah, this guy is a challenge to get. I'm not surprised it has such a low percentage of people that have gotten it, this achievement. Yeah, the other problem is you can't do, like, auto-confirm. It'd be one thing if you could just, like, auto-confirm in the game so that you're just letting the clock run. But you kind of have to menu in this game to pass time. So you can't go full idle. It would make sense if there was, like, an actual, like, menu in the options, which was, like, idle mode. Like, confirm, I don't know, auto-confirm or something. You could turn on or off. All right. Popularity seeds. I'm gonna get these just to have them. Okay. Oh, why do I have mushrooms? Did someone find them in a room? Beautiful. We do not want to use mushrooms in bedrooms. But for some reason, we do want them in baths. I wonder if this is actually not going up, or if it's just going up in like a decimal point. Who knows? I'm gonna say, who knows? It says it went up, but who knows? Roblox is gaining a big overhaul in its mechanics and is adding a lot of features, even considering it's been 2 years since its last update. Oh, cool. That's awesome. All right, well, we are going to end this episode here. If you guys enjoyed, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll be back next time with some more. Take care, guys. Mwah.